We are live? No.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
All right, guys. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
And we are
Love Crossing Borders.
Borders TV, the new channel that we have. And so let me take these glasses off. I don't even need these right now.
Yeah, please.
Love Crossing Borders TV. So we appreciate the fact that you guys have come on board. We're still going to be talking about some of the same things that we spoke on when our format first started, when the channel first got on track with the original Love Crossing Borders. So we're going to be talking about, and we're going to be talking about life in Colombia.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about relationship issues.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about things like that.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to do that.
All right. Then we got your girl Andrea back on track. We miss her. We missed Andrea.
Yeah, I'm going to see the guys for the people for a long time.
All right. You can go ahead and respond to things like that. Just click on the, I don't see. Now, this is our first time using the comment section directly through YouTube Studios. So a lot of things are going to be brand new for us.
I'm used to the old one.
Yeah. So we're gonna get everything set up with StreamYard for this channel as well. But first thing we wanted to do is we just want to say thank you guys for coming to this episode. We're gonna drop some of the remade videos from our old channel over to this channel as well, because a lot of topics when it comes to traveling and relocating to another country are in those old videos. So we wanted to give you guys access to those as well. But you want to give some shout outs? We got Cynthia in the building.
Okay, let me get used to your computer.
I know, right? Guess it doesn't work the way. See, like I said, guys, guess we're just gonna have to give verbal shout outs. To Soldier Boy in the building. We got Dreezy Dre Hart, my man. Hope you're having a great night.
We got Cynthia. Yeah, I know, right?
In the building. All right. And tonight's topic, guys, while other individuals are coming in, tonight's topic is or today's topic, let's put it like that, is about what's going on in Colombia. What's some of the things that we want to discuss to let you guys get an update on travel, the restaurants, the bars, the hotels, Airbnbs, what's going on here in Colombia, give you guys an update on that. We're not going to keep you long, but we're going to talk about that as well. So let's get ready to let's talk to your girl Andrea, how things been going with her.
We mean what, personally?
Yeah, personally. We haven't had a chance to see your beautiful face.
My God. Don't forget to go to my single YouTube channel, Andrea Wallace TV, with
Andrea
just
Wallace
one
TV.
L. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it has been good because we're still in quarantine, of course, in Colombia. But now most of the business, but not talking clubs in bars and just few restaurants, they're still closed, of course. But rest of the business, they're working right now, obviously, because we are able to do that. And for work, we need a permission from the government, say that we got a permission, of course, and certificate that we don't have the virus, or in the past we didn't have the virus, right? So I think I showed that before.
No, I didn't know that. So you gotta have a certificate to go to work.
No certificate, but the permission.
Oh, the
but
permission,
obviously,
like the passport.
you need to fill with a lot of information if you got the symptoms or
Okay, so if you got the symptoms or everything of COVID-19, then you of course can't go to work. But
obviously, if you got the COVID-19, you don't have the certificate, you don't have the permission, of course, because that information appears in everything. So you need to be in quarantine, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, we got more cases, of course, in Colombia. We got a lot of cases in other cities, Bogota, Medellin, Cartagena. I know that they got a lot of cases. And yeah, we're still working on just waiting.
And the way that it's looking right now, Colombia is like in the top 3 in the world now for COVID-19 cases. So we know a lot of you guys are looking forward to coming here and visiting and hanging out. And some guys are even here looking for just to travel nationally, like Ace Live, just want to travel nationally. So there is a challenge. So we're going to talk about some of those things now. We're going to go down our list. We're not going to keep you guys too long because, like we said, this is the first live stream. But the first thing on the list are the bars. Now, there's a difference between, of course, as you guys know, a bar and a restaurant being open. I mean, a bar, a restaurant, and a club. Now, so when we say that the bars are starting to open back up, that doesn't necessarily mean the dance clubs where you can go party and, and get your drink on in a major way are opened up. So when it comes to the bars, what are the rules?
The bars, they steer to follow if the bars can be open, of course, but the rule here is they can have the bars open, but without any liquor. So that does not makes any sense, of course.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would you open up the bars but you can't drink?
Yeah, that's true. Well, the bar, they're still thinking about it. Coca-Cola or juice, or pineapple juice.
That's it.
No. But yeah, they're still thinking about that. Clubs, they're still closed. So we really worry about like the clubs that we used to go that we hope we can go one day.
Yeah.
We live close to one of the areas, club areas. So they're not open yet. They're still like considered to open. The church, some church, they opened. Of course, they already opened. Restaurants, they already opened, but now in the malls you can enjoy like going to sit down and enjoy the meal. I told you that.
I don't remember that. Did you? I don't remember that. I didn't remember. Most I said I didn't remember.
So yeah, so now the malls, they got the chairs, everything that you can see. They have a dinner or a lunch. Now we can do that because before nothing, just delivery. We always order delivery all the time because it's not make any sense. So people go there and buy the food and come home.
Yeah, I see Laura made it over. We appreciate that. My man said, he said
Coca-Cola on the rocks.
That's
we say that. We say agua panela on the rocks. We say agua panela it's a juice.
Juice on the rocks. That's all you can get at the bars right now. Now, realize this also, guys. Colombia is broken up into regions. So what one region may have as their policy, another location may be completely different regarding their policy. So it may be just here in Cali, and then you may go to the coast like Barranquilla or Cartagena, and they're like, listen, we're a tourist area and we need to sell alcohol. So it may be a lot different compared to here.
Yeah, obviously. But for example, the bars, clubs, they're not able, is the president say that. So what the president say is now we got the, not the permission, but it's another word to open another
authorization.
Order. Yeah, authorization. Thank you. I forgot. Yeah. So, but for example, in Cali, we got the pico y cédula, like it depends the last digit of your cédula, passport, ID, whatever.
Now, what is a pico cédula?
Pico y cédula.
Pico
it means
cédula.
like, for example, Andre and I, we are, I'm 4, my last digit, and he is 8. Right? 6?
I'm 6.
Yeah.
But what is actually a pico cédula? So
pico cédula is the permission that you can go to.
What is the pico cédula? What is the cédula?
Cédula is an ID, babe.
There we go. The ID. The ID.
Okay, yeah, it's an ID. In my ID in Colombia, we call that ID, the cédula. So for example, our days is tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, and Sunday, the next Sunday.
Right.
And of course, people at 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
So when you guys come here, you may find yourself in a situation where you only can go out on certain days. So for those that are adamant about coming here, realize that the curfew is what time?
The curfew in Cali starts the weekends at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
and just a week 10
p.m. So that's the curfew. 10 p.m. you got to be indoors, and it's like that in many areas throughout Colombia. So even if you're in, like I said, Cartagena, or if you're in Medellin, do realize that there is a curfew that's going on.
Wait a second, they're killing me with the comments. Juice on the rocks, water on the.
Can I get that water on the rocks? What you want?
So like juice, bars,
Guys gonna be buying drinks for females. Like, girl, let me get that Coca-Cola for you, girl.
Yeah, but people say, okay, you will see close some business, but for example, you go to a bus, it's full like 6 p.m. Everybody just going home. It's full. Obviously, a bus can be full of people, but it's still full. So, for example, some companies trying to you not take the bus service transportation like 5 or 6 because they already know that it's a full of people, right? So some areas, some cities or regions in Colombia, they started curfew at 4 p.m. like Cucuta.
Mm.
I know that the curfew starts 4 p.m. So I got clients over there, so they close the store at 3 p.m. so they can have the time to go home by 4 p.m. That nobody can be
Wow.
out after 4 p.m. And here starts at 9, not, no, 10 p.m. during the week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about clubs, dance clubs, and restaurants. Now, are the restaurants open now?
Yeah, but some restaurants, unfortunately, they're closed. Closed like permanent because they couldn't survive of this situation. It's so sad. Or they didn't close, but closed like, for example, a restaurant they got 3 stores, but they just closed 2 or 1. Because they couldn't survive. Payment, the rent payment, the paycheck, employees, everything, service bills. So yeah, they couldn't. Some of them they couldn't survive. It's like hotels, luxurious hotels in Cartagena. I know that they definitely closed because they couldn't survive with this situation.
So, guys, when you get ready to come to Colombia, some of your favorite spots might not be open anymore, as far as restaurants, as well as far as nightclub, dance clubs. Because right now, dance clubs are not allowed to open up until, we heard a few months back, until 2021. So your favorite reggaeton club, salsa club, Afro-Colombian club that you would go to, got news for you guys. That club may not be eligible to be open until 2021. So when you come here to Colombia, you find, now, like I always say, Colombia is so beautiful. There is so much to do during the daytime that you can still do a lot during the daytime and still enjoy, if you're at home or at the hotel room or at the Airbnb, having your drinks there and enjoying your music there. That's what a lot of people do here. You hear music in Colombia throughout the week. It's like when the weekend comes, everybody's playing music, everybody's enjoying themselves, everybody bought their drinks and they're just enjoying themselves among each other. So they don't have to go to a bar to dance. They don't have to go to a club to dance. In Colombia, you're going to find a place to listen to some music, dance, and have some good drinks.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Now, when it comes to the restaurant, did they say 40% are closed?
The restaurant, yeah, because the reason that I said that they couldn't survive for 5 months of quarantine. We have been in quarantine for 5 months since March 25th. 25th.
Or 25th?
Yeah, 25th. I remember that because we scheduled to travel to Bogota in March 27. You remember? And we start quarantine in March 25th. Yeah.
That's right. You're absolutely correct. Hotels. We're about to talk about hotels and Airbnbs. Hotels. Are the hotels open back up?
Some of them. But for example, Intercontinental is closed. It's closed. I know some big hotels in Cali.
The franchises.
Exactly. They are closed.
So when you come here, the big main hotels are closed, so you'd be better off going through
a smaller one.
Airbnb or Booking.com to get your Airbnb or to get your hotel. So Airbnb is still going.
Yeah.
And so if you want to get you a nice Airbnb and throw your little get together there, that could be cool too. That'd be your little party fun time. So you don't have to go out to a club at night. You can do other things during the day. But yes, a lot of the hotels are closed here, and especially the major franchise ones.
Yeah, the bigger ones.
The Intercontinental, the Marriotts are closed. The Holiday Inns or the Hyatt Regencies, those are closed down across the country. So, and they're just waiting. Now, individuals might be wondering, and maybe you know the answer or not. We will have to research it if we don't. When they land in Colombia, do they have to be quarantined?
Yeah, yeah. Every foreigner that come to Colombia, they need to be 14 days locked down, and it's an obligation. It's not something like, oh, I was thinking about it to take it. No, it's an obligation because if you're not doing the quarantine, you can be exposed.
Expelled. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could be expelled from Colombia. You won't be able to come back for 7 years.
Yeah, yeah. You need to do that.
So when
For
you
real.
come here to Colombia and you're thinking that I'm going to be here for a couple of days, and they're talking about 14 days of quarantine, is it worth the trip right now? Now, when it comes to the flights, when did they say that they're going to open up national flights? Let's talk about
National flights, some of them they are open. I know the some airports like in Cartagena, in
Bogota.
Bogota is not confirming that it's open. But Medellin, Jose Maria Córdoba, Rio Negro, Medellin got two airports. The airport in Rio Negro, it's open, but it's just few destinations, no all, just national flights. I just commented to Amber last night that I read the article and said that it would be able to have international flights, obviously in Colombia, in November. They're thinking about to open international flights in September, but no, we're still battle with this situation. The country is having a really hard situation out of the virus with the government and all of that. So I think it's not able. And Andrew told me, I don't see that the international flights will be make it the next month. September is
yeah. They tell us that it's going to be September. Let me get some of your juice, babe. Now they're telling us September. Thank you. They're telling us September. However, the way that things are looking, they kept telling us next month. I really think that international flights will be in November, like they said. But here's the kicker. I spoke to a new subscriber today, right? And just to answer your question real quick, Soldier Boy, you don't have my glasses on. We are in Cali, Colombia. So we're like on the other side. It's like let's say this would be Medellin, right? And this would be Cali, like right around here. So we're on the other, like a little bit further down, a couple hundred miles away from Medellin. So we're not too far. We're the third major city here in Colombia. So you got the big three, like I always say. There are 5 big major ones, but the big 3 are Bogota, Medellin, Cali, and then the other 2 would be the coastal ones that I would say would be Barranquilla and Cartagena, and then all the other cities kind of fall in place from there. So we're in Cali, Colombia, on the other side of the city. Loving Cali, love Medellin too. Don't get us wrong. We always go to Medellin, but loving.
The one his soldier boy say, my flight for September was canceled and rescheduled for November. Yes, you guys, by Spirit Airline. Yeah. I mean, definitely, I don't see that's gonna happen in September. Even though you need to have, if we need to be out of the city for some reason, to go to Popayán, to go to Bogota, to go to Medellin by a bus, we need to have a permission, of course. There's so many documents, and obviously a certificate that you don't have the virus, you didn't have the symptoms, or you didn't have the virus in the past. And you need to put the information like the day that you supposed to be leaving the city and come back.
And I believe that by November, the quarantine for foreigners may drop down, or they might do like Dominican Republic and do a test at the airport right there. So they might be doing that as well as, or they may ask you guys to come in. If I was you guys, the closer that I would get to November, what I would do, I would sit back and schedule my an appointment to get a COVID-19 test. My microphone. Thank you. Get a COVID-19 test. And what would happen, my clip came off, guys. I broke my clip. No.
Okay.
I broke it, so I gotta go fix it. That's my bad.
Okay.
I was moving too fast trying to get everything set up, and so we're
What?
good. We're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
And so
So many cords right here.
I know, right? And so yeah, I'm going to be ordering the cordless mics for us anyway. So,
Mhm.
but my point is that if it were me, I would go ahead and get the test done, have your paperwork ready. Like, listen, I already got my test done. I've already been cleared. As soon as you go to the airport, make sure you get it translated into Spanish. Get your test results translated into Spanish. So as soon as you get here, they can see the dates. They can see you got your exam, and you don't have to do that quarantine. You may not have to do that quarantine. That's what I would do if I was you guys. The next thing that you guys have to realize, if you want to come to Colombia, book your flights now for November. But the reason why I say it is this, and Andrea knows this as well. If you try to book it after November, remember, this is Colombia. They celebrate Christmas the whole month. So just imagine how much prices to fly somewhere in the States, how much ticket prices go up. Just imagine a whole month of Christmas. Soon as December, like if you can try to get a ticket after December 2nd, that price is so high that you're like, man, what? 2,000 to fly to Colombia and back?
Yeah.
Those tickets go crazy high. But go ahead.
You said no. I have my idea for telling you.
But I think it's because of all the festivals and celebrations that go on normally. So maybe this year the prices might be a little lower.
Could be.
But what's your idea?
No, what I'm gonna say is, of course, with this situation, I know that we won't have La Feria de Cali that we did 2 years ago, 2 years straight, and obviously we won't have La Feria de Cali. We didn't have La Feria de Medellin or Feria de las Flores. So
now, what are these that you're describing for people that don't know?
It's one of the biggest celebrations that we got in Colombia.
So in Medellin, they didn't have the flower festival.
Flower festival, and I told to the guys when we started the situation in April, and they didn't believe it. No, it's gonna be open. No, Medellin is one of the cities that they got more cases. Of course, I haven't looked at the list because it's so how do you say abrumador in English? Overwhelming. Thank you. Yes. So I know Antioquia, the state, got more cases compared to here, Valle.
Antioquia is Medellin, the state in which Medellin is in.
Exactly. So I told the guys, they didn't believe me, and now in this August we got a flower festival in Medellin, and we got Petronio Alvarez that celebrating Cali. Petronio Alvarez is
the Afro-Colombia festival where the black people from all over South America come to Cali to celebrate.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to buy the African garb and everything.
No, babe, it was 2 years.
I couldn't make it last year, so I was looking forward to it this year.
And last year he couldn't either, and now this year, no. And it was really sad, but we understand that what's happening right now.
Let me ask you this. This is a question that's been on my mind the past couple of days, and maybe you guys maybe want to get the answer to this too. Do you think that next February they will be having a festival in Barranquilla?
It depends.
Because you know it's in February.
I know.
And all the time for rehearsal.
It was our last big trip. It was in Barranquilla and all no Pacific.
Yeah, a lot of you guys were there in Barranquilla. I know Dries was there in Barranquilla.
Yeah. No, we had so much time with the guys, David and Ace. But I'm a dove. I'm dove about it. Because in December we see in this January. Of course, we got in December we got Feria de Cali. That is the feria here in the city. It's amazing. It's the salsa.
I'm going to be dropping those videos from last year, guys.
It's amazing. You need to look at it.
The festivals.
So
expect those videos this week.
Yeah, La Feria de Cali in December. We got Festival de Blancos y Negros, la Black and White Festival is in Pasto. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's in January, the first week of January, if I'm not mistaken. And we got Carnaval de Barranquilla in February. So three biggest celebrations that I love about it. The mayor said that we don't have Feria de Cali. We're gonna have online, but it's not the same, of course. And
It's gonna be online.
Online, yes.
Wow, that's not
Because now they start to announce the people and the super concert. You know, people start to save the money for tickets to go to the salsa show, everything. And but now it's not gonna happen. But we understand. I mean, we're not like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. No, but it's the fact you need to understand what we're living right now compared to Europe. That I know that some cities or countries in Europe they start to open again, but the virus they start to getting more cases every day, so they close the bars and clubs during the night, of course. So that's the case in Spain. I heard about it, and in the States too.
And the last thing we want to talk about is quarantine. Our quarantine. When it comes to Colombia, we are still under strict quarantine. So the liberties that you guys have in the States to basically go where you want to go and do what you want to do in many states, not all states, not all cities, we don't have that in most cities in Colombia. So you can actually get locked up in jail, or you can get a ticket. And the ticket is expensive.
Yeah, when it comes like, for example, if you go to Santa Marta, Cartagena, you know, the beach area in Colombia, they're not able to be tourists, right? They're not able to enjoy the beach right now, you know. So we need to look at it with San Andres Island. They start to working. The airports start to working, but I think with a lot of you know, how to say, very careful,
right,
that you didn't have the virus. But yeah, I mean, now it's the things this couple weeks has been really rough for everybody, and you know, obviously here in the hood areas in Cali, they got more cases. Where we are, not too much because we live in New York, so people here is more like no, well, it's quiet, but I mean.
We got older people. We live in the suburbs, so you guys.
You don't see a lot of people on the street where we are.
People come out here to work, then they go back home to the areas where they live in the hood, and you know, right. But when you already live out here, it's just like in the States. You know what it's like with the houses that are by the malls. That's where we are. We're by the mall. So just like the scenario in the States by the mall is not as party or active. It's kind of like more family oriented areas. That's how we live. We live in more of a family-centered area, not where all the big restaurants or where all the big clubs, or even though we don't stay too far from the club area.
But we can't have any parties or nothing like that because people call the police and you got a ticket. Every person got a ticket for 900,000 pesos.
Which is $300.
Yeah. So yeah, and not using the mask is another ticket. You need to use the mask. Even though that you don't like it, you hate it, but you need to use the max. So what's happening.
That's what's going on here in Colombia. For those that are looking to come, continue to look to come in November. In that month of November, if you're going to come, December ticket prices go up just because the holiday is celebrated from December 6th all the way to January 6th. So between that window, do realize that it's going to be the tickets are going to almost double. They'll if not triple because of the demand. Now, like I mentioned before, because the festivals might not happen, the ticket prices might not go up because it's like this. Usually people are flying back and forth around the world and then they're going to be flying back home. Now, everybody's already back home. So it won't be that many people flying back from a country or this country because you're already back home in the country you're supposed to be in. So basically, unless you're like Ace or somebody that's traveler, but for most people, they're already back home. So at the end of the day, what you're looking at is ticket prices might be stable enough to where if you want to come in December, you can come in December just because this is a different type of year. And I think Andre mentioned this the other day, the airlines are trying to make deals to make that extra money.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we will see. For example, for foreigners, like Andre, he doesn't have any problem because Andre got his visa. But for example, Ace case, the foreigners can be in the country 6 months, 3 months, but you can with immigration, Colombia immigration, and got a permission for three more months. So
Right.
it will be 6 months in the country. So, but in A's case, it's different because here the presidency immigration say that if you have been in the country when the quarantine starts, that time will be canceled. Like Ace doesn't have any problem. He has been here since February, so his days have been frozen.
Right.
They don't count those days because he passed the quarantine here in Colombia.
So in other words, if you're already here in Colombia, like a lot of foreigners are, and you let's say you're only going to be here for the whole 180 days. You want to spend 6 months here in Colombia, but because of COVID-19, you're only here 28 days. But you've been here. What they did on day 29, they freezed it. So once COVID-19 is over, and well, not COVID-19, but quarantine is over, all of a sudden, let's say it's over 7 months, after 7 months. Well, on 7 months and day one, that's when your day 29, 30, 31, 32 is going to start from that point.
Exactly.
So they don't kick you out of the country like, okay, quarantine over, you got to go. What happens is they allow you to finish off those days that your passport is still valid for.
Yeah, everything here is closed when it comes to immigration. Immigration doesn't have any attention or personal attention. No, when you get your visas, either in Bogota, so we can't. We haven't been in Bogota because first of all, no flights, and second of all, it's not open to register under visa and then do cellular. But we can't do anything because everything is closed. When it comes to, I know the embassy is closed for that, for example, me, Colombia, can get a visa or something, is closed too. So, yeah, I know. My favorite Colombian couple, what's up? I know.
We are going to be officially, before we close this out, guys, we're going to be officially back on this particular channel. So this is Love Crossing Borders TV. The other channel, once all this is over, within probably right around after the elections in the States, we're going to change that channel to Remote Control Money, because we're going to start showing people how to make passive income to where you guys can start living a laptop lifestyle like Taylor May talks about. So for many of you, you're like, man, I wish I could just live in whatever country I want to. Thailand, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Peru, China, Japan. You wish that you could live there, but you're like, if I could only just take my job wherever I want to go. Well, what we're going to be doing on the other channel is showing you guys how to put yourself to positions to where you'd be able to make laptop money and live a laptop lifestyle, to whereas no matter where you go, you'd be, as long as they got Wi-Fi, you're good. So that's what we're going to turn that other channel into. And this channel will be the format where we talk about love, life, and relationships.
The marriage and quarantine.
The marriage and quarantine.
We just started marriage and then we got a quarantine.
I know, as soon as we got married, it's like, you guys
3
are going to be
later.
forever. You're together forever.
Don't get me wrong. It was not scary, but it was a lot of work for me when we found out that the president said it's going to be, Colombia is going to be in quarantine. Everybody just like,
because Andrea was
my mom, my co-workers, they haven't been with their husband or the partner 24 hours.
Yeah. So they have to be. So a lot of couples, just like in the States, are getting divorced or separating. It's the same thing here in Colombia. People being around each other 24 hours, driving each other crazy. Andrea and I, we don't, because we try our best to give each other space, whether it be space in the apartment. We have a terrace upstairs, so I go upstairs to work out, or she'll go upstairs to work out. Andrea still goes off to work for hours throughout the day, so that gives me time to take care of work and do things here. So we do get our separation time that doesn't allow us to drive each other crazy. But and, you know, on our days, you know, instead of going to the closer grocery store, we'll go out to the grocery store and take a walk further out. That gives us time to just be out and about and just.
When we started quarantine, we gained weight that time. I don't see that right now. I can see it. But in April, we ate a lot of Oreos and a lot of.
Oh, we were eating.
We're eating a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice. A lot of Oreos, a lot, you know.
A lot of chips. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, babe. I remember we can't even survive without any Oreos in it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When we started quarantine.
We've lost weight compared to how we were in April.
And ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were just eating. You know what? It's been so long. We were eating snacks on snacks.
In April.
That's true. I forgot
in May,
all about that.
We just stopped that.
Yeah, we were like, okay, enough of this. Let's start drinking water instead of all these beers or drinks and alcohol.
Yeah.
And, we were just because you just try to find something to do. But before we wrap this up, we want you guys to make sure that you subscribe to Love Crossing Borders. Make sure you click the notification bell. Make sure that you share the video, because we're going to be sharing the video once we're done. And any questions that you guys have for us, make sure you email us at either Love Crossing Borders TV or email us at Andrea info at Gmail.
At Gmail, thank you. Or Instagram, Love Crossing Borders, or introducing Andrea's Instagram, on my Instagram, Andrea Wallace TV. So any doubt, question, you guys, any comment, we have been waiting for you guys.
So we're definitely going to be answering you guys' questions. So if anything comes up, feel free
the WhatsApp group too.
Oh yeah, we have a WhatsApp group. So if you guys are interested in being in the WhatsApp group, and they have to do with Colombia, it's a Colombia Mastermind group. Email us. Let us know. Hey, Trey, I want to be in the WhatsApp Mastermind group. How do I get involved, man? Let us know, because you'll be getting the updated information, and you'll be able to talk to us just like the other 100 people, and on a regular basis, talking about every topic that has to do with travel. We keep everything light, fun, and positive information.
Yeah, I'm reading here an article that they said because to open an airport, you need to have all the protocol, like the rules or
policies.
Policies. Just right to open every airport. So here they started thinking about to evaluate everything to open Cali Airport and just few destinations. I see it's 4 destinations. If I'm not mistaken, say Barranquilla, Medellin, and Pasto. So
In Cartagena. So we got Bogota.
Cali, Cartagena. Oh no, okay, I'm sorry. It was Cali, Bogota, and Cali, Cartagena.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So like I said, everything is not everything, but the airports are closed. So
I know, right?
I know.
We're still trying to take a trip to November to get out of here. Not because anything bad going on in the country, but it's just like you guys want to get away from the States and just go travel, maybe come here, maybe go somewhere else. So are we. We're trying to travel somewhere. So we're looking at places to travel to as well. So it's the same thing. We're going to wrap things up. Any comments that we see that anybody?
Okay. So Andre, have you had Medellin? Or have you been in Medellin? Soldier Boy, say Andre.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you had Medellin?
Or maybe have I had, or do I? Yeah, I've been to Medellin plenty of times. I mean, Medellin is kind of like for foreigners, the gateway to Colombia. Is like if you ask somebody what the first place you've been to in Colombia, Medellin is the first place where most people travel to when they come to Colombia, because it's such a modern city. It's very touristy. It is very a lot more people understand English in Medellin. It is so diverse. It's the fashion capital. It is the medical capital of the country. So a lot of people, they're first kind of like getting their feet wet in Colombia. A lot of YouTubers there, expat groups. So if you go by yourself, you can still meet a ton of people from the States.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of people go to Medellin. Then the second place you would say that people go to, what would you say? I say Cartagena.
Cartagena, yes. Cartagena is the most tourist city in Colombia.
Because it's like the Miami type of feel with the old school history behind it. So a lot of people go there.
Yeah, Cartagena got that. Got the beautiful part and the bad part. But every city got that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Laura Thomas, she said, you guys are so adorable. Thank you, Laura. I know you guys pronounce Laura.
Yeah.
We pronounce Laura. So love, loving and caring. Thank you so much. What you do, God bless you. Amen. God bless you too, Laura. And let's learn Spanish TV. Will you consider it a matchmaking service? Matchmaking service?
Hooking guys over girls, hooking girls over guys. When you guys get a chance, make sure you go over to Let's Learn Spanish TV. Excellent channel. That's my man, Demain. He actually used to live in Cali, Colombia as well. He's like one of the first people that were here and that I saw interview that kind of motivated me to even come visit Cali, Colombia. So, and he has a Spanish teaching channel. So if you guys are interested in learning and even picking up a little bit of Spanish, you don't have to. It's not a must, but you have to. It's a must. so yeah. See that face you made? It's a must. And so at the end of the day, you definitely want to check out his channel. Very informative and step-by-step learning Spanish. Would you consider a match? No. The reason why we wouldn't consider matchmaking is because we don't know what a person likes, and what he likes and what she likes may be completely different. The other thing is that we've seen so many fake matchmaking tours. You pay them $2,000 or $4,000 to come to Colombia. They put you in a bad place, in a bad neighborhood. You meet a bunch of women. You don't know if those women are educated. You don't know if those women have a boyfriend. You don't know anything. All you can do is go by what that matchmaking agency that has you over in a foreign country is telling you for $4,000. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. But yet you know nothing about them. So we don't want to get involved in that. Now, we are into matchmaking you with locations. Yes. Andre, where's the fun spot to go to meet ladies? I could point you there. Andrea, where's the place to go to the dance? We could point you there. Andrea, where's the place to go eat good?
Of course, but you know, guys, be patient. I know that some of the guys, they are thirsty to be in Colombia.
For the beautiful ladies.
Get you how do you say the temperature? The thermometer.
Yeah, that's Andrea's suggestion. Andrea said that you guys need to bring with you when you come to Colombia, bring one of those, go on Amazon, buy one of those digital thermometers, buy some extra pack of batteries, hand sanitizer. Yep. Bring that
to attend the ladies.
Bring your wet naps for cleaning the hands. Yeah, the hand sanitizer, wipes for babies, your baby wipes. Bring all that with you, because when a female coming to your place, into your Airbnb, first thing you want to do is that temperature check and all that, like they do at the airport. You want to do that, make sure she good. The next thing is you want to make sure you got your wet naps to wipe everything down once she's gone. You want her to hand sanitize. She might look at you like, she might not even look at you like she's crazy, because here in Colombia, if you walk out the door, if you go to a store, you hand
to the mall, to the
everywhere you go,
everywhere.
it's checking your temperature and hand sanitizer all over the cities. So she would not be uncomfortable, or that guy, for you ladies, that guy would not be uncomfortable with you saying, you know, let me check your temperature, hand sanitize before you come into my spot, or you go over to their spot, because everybody's used to it. Everybody wants to be well protected. the other thing that you guys might be surprised at when it comes to being in Colombia now, that little I'm American little cape that we used to be able to wear, that I'm from the United States T-shirt that you used to be able to wear. Yeah, you want to cover that up because don't nobody care no more. They look at the United States like you might have the cooties.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Before COVID-19, you was like, I'm from the United States.
Yeah.
No, that don't work no more. That doesn't work anymore because the COVID-19 was so bad in the States and how it was handled was so bad that they now, other foreign countries, not just Colombia, other foreign countries look at the United States like, and? But I'm American. And?
Yeah. Okay. We got here. Medellin has hot water, unlike Cucuta, and I definitely want to visit. Charles John say, Andrew, where's my stimulus check?
You know what? Okay. Now, this is what's going on with the next round of stimulus. You guys got to check out Love Crossing Borders for the stimulus information. But when it comes to the next round of stimulus, it looks like individuals are going to be receiving their stimulus in October because they're going to be coming. The Senate is going to be out until September 8th. If they come back, and here's what we're looking at, why it's so October. Right around the middle of September is the new budget vote for the United States. You know, every year they have to vote on the budget, how many trillions of dollars they're going to get for the governmental budget. And if they haven't voted on the stimulus and how much they're going to be giving in regards to the stimulus by the first week that they're back, between maybe the 8th and the 16th, what will happen is they'll vote first on the budget for the government, then get back to the stimulus late September. Therefore, the first round of stimulus checks could go out in, if they go ahead and approve it, right around early to mid October. Yeah, that's exactly how it's looking. So when it comes to that $1,200, for many of us, I look at it like, we get it, cool. If we don't, I understand. But I would rather individuals, me personally, I would rather have a state side getting their benefits, because state side benefit is evictions being put on hold for 6 months, and mortgages I'd rather people get their mortgages put on hold and their evictions put on hold, and then also include the $1,200, not the $1,200, but you still get ready to get evicted. You know, so that's what my mind is. But that's what it's looking like for the next round of stimulus. It's looking like it's going to be right around October before anybody receives a stimulus check. Even if it's approved on August, let's say they get back and they approve it on August 8th, on the day they get back, it still takes a week to 2 weeks for the president to approve it. Let's say it usually takes a week. That's to the 16th. From the 16th, it took 2 to 3 weeks for the IRS to get the first stimulus from March to the first stimulus check that was delivered on April 15th. It took 3 weeks. The IRS has already said we can do it faster than that. We can do it in 2 weeks, but that still will be the first week of October. So even if the IRS is on point, the president is on point, the Senate is on point, the House of Representatives are on point, and everybody gets everything done immediately, it still will be the first week of October by the time the first person receives a deposit of the stimulus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping that they at least focus on people from getting evicted from their homes. 40 million people are susceptible to be evicted over the next 6 months. So that's a big number. All right, guys, if you don't have any further questions, make sure, if you have further questions, make sure you hit us up once again on, like Andrea said, what's our email?
AndreaNandra@gmail.com.
Oh, yeah, gmail.com.
Puta, no. You can say puta. Puta is a hoe.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Punto.
Punto.com.
.com.
Okay, I wasn't close. Hey, that's how you learn Spanish.
Yeah.
And I can hear the main laughing right now of of Let's Learn Spanish. Did he just say what I thought he said?
I know, but it's all right. It's okay.
I'm learning.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next
All right.
video.
Next video. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
And we are
Love
Crossing Borders. We'll talk to you guys later. You have a great
week.
Make sure that you share,
like, comment,
and subscribe.
To our channel. New channel.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Buenas
noches.
Good evening. All right. That was fun.